It sounds like a fairy tale type
Yeah, it's
story.
just few years, within this 3 years or 4 years, probably everything happened.
Today, we're in Colombo, Sri Lanka, speaking with female millennial entrepreneur Lonali. Can't wait for you to tell us about your company and your story. I mean, I'm really excited about your company because of what extraordinary, innovative things you're doing. But definitely want to hear where it all started from. How did you get from pre-entrepreneur to entrepreneur? So,
long story, as always. Starting off from, I think, from a little bit from family. My grandmother used to be a person who used to work with the women's associations and corporate movements in 1950s. So I think I've got a little bit from her. I have to mention that, though she's not here living with me right now. And also parents who actually let me do what I want to do. As always, I wanted to be a vet, I wanted to be an architect, and then finally ended up being a designer. Going to design school was very important because everybody thought designing is just a hobby. Everybody told me to do like be an accountant, do business, and then do designing as a hobby. But I took the decision to be a designer as a career woman. So going to design school in Sri Lanka is quite interesting because it's not
Why?
just it's. I mean, you expect it's not New York or it's not Paris or London. It's just Sri Lanka, right? And we are known as a manufacturing hub, so we have a totally different kind of look to fashion in Sri Lanka because we make for all Paris or London or New York. We make clothes for them, so we are very good for that. So during the 3 years of fashion studying, learning, education, like the degree, I've got exposed to the fashion industry and the apparel industry, where I went through manufacturing, how to make a garment, how to cut, and then Sri Lanka is also known for crafts. We have very known traditional crafts from handloom to batik to brassware to palmyra, wooden, everything. You name it, like a heritage of things. So both the low-tech industry and the high-tech industry gave me a really good exposure as a designer. So I think learning, designing, having an overview of both industries was very important to have, like to start up, just come up with these ideas of business and brand and everything. And also obviously important the kind of the foreign exposure we got at the college where we got foreign lecturers. So we kind of got the local things, we were inspired by the foreign things to come up with a good, better outcome. Like otherwise, it would end up being the same local things that we make. So they kind of inspired us to make it a sort of a product for the worldwide product. So that whole 2-3 years was very important. And then as soon as I graduated, I came up. I mean, I figured that I'm more into ethical fashion, more into eco-friendly things, and more into working with communities. Things that I got from my family. So I kind of also won few awards, got recognition for the ethical side of my whole fashion. I mean, I didn't have a brand as such at that time. I was just doing different things, and they kind of got the recognition by winning the ethical award as soon as I graduated.
That's awesome. What kind of project were you doing to get the award?
It was actually the I would say the beginning of it. I had to do a project for an ethical brand. This was just a school, like a college project, right? Where everybody had to come up with the ethical collection, and then mine was I just did a skirt full of labels, just pure brand labels, and then the judges and they said no, you can't use other people's labels because it's illegal. You can't really use this. Even if it's waste, you can't. So then I had to find an alternative. So I went to the industry again and looked for other different kind of labels where I found like size labels, made in Sri Lanka labels, care labels, all these. But there were not enough ways to make a full skirt because they used those for the repeat orders. So then I was very sad, but then I was like, okay, finally I'm gonna go find something, some alternative, and I ended up in a label manufacturing factory. And then there I found this perfect waste that they had so much they just put tar and burn. So I used that and I made the skirt, and the whole collection was regarded. I mean, I won the award with my lecturers, well-known designers, and I was thrilled. I was like,
Yeah, that's exciting.
Like, thrilled. I just applied for it just for the sake of giving it a chance, and then to win that award was
validation that you had to go
and there
down.
were 13 international judges, and then I had to do a collection to send to the London Fashion Week Aesthetica.
Wow.
So that just, I mean, I knew I was a student, I won't get into the trade show, but then still, I had mentoring from also Di Castro, the well-known ethical designer, and then Elizabeth Lasker, who's the founder of Ethical Fashion Forum. So it was amazing, that whole process of just after graduating, after winning the award, getting recognition, and then I kind of felt like, okay, this is what I wanted to do. Then, so when all my colleagues went to the industry to work, I decided, okay, fine, I'm going to start my own brand, which is a little difficult, but here I came with my business plan, and again, another lucky chance. I applied for a venture capitalist competition, and then there I got into the final rounds, and there were a few investors who liked my idea. It was an idea at the time, and then supported me with the financially.